it's collective intelligence, basically. That's really what it is, where everybody's a teacher and everybody's a student. So we have no issue borrowing, people contributing, having a guest blogger, you know what I mean? That type of thing.
So what's the connection to the marriage thing?
So going back to the marriage thing, so I envision basically, it's like almost like a TED Talk, okay? And I basically saw myself, I wrote it in the note, I saw myself giving it over. I really, really envisioned myself giving it over, and even having like a theme music and like a banner of a School of You in the back. Like really, really, like we really do it professionally, so to speak, okay?
Okay.
And it could be a room as big as the place where Rabbi Friedman, the label Wolf spoke.
Okay.
As big as that. I would aim for 100 people, and we would literally call up everybody in our network and advertise it in posters. I even thought of the poster, the School of You presents. I don't know the title, how to have the perfect marriage, but that sounds cheesy. But and then I would have Dr. Moshe Hirschhorn, Dr. Isaac Miracles, and then have an X over Doctor.
Have a what for doctor?
Have an X over the word doctor. Okay. and then have a very provocative poster, like learn real techniques, learn from people who that is a very provocative poster in that sense. And then I'm gonna we would prepare a PowerPoint menu. Okay, before we prepare the PowerPoint, we're gonna prepare the content, but it's gonna be like 10 major key points in Shalom Bayit and 2 practical interactive tools. Okay, one of them I thought literally was the 4 questions from Byron Katie. Okay, on how to just notice your thoughts. And I have no problem quoting it because, again, it fits in perfectly with the School of You thought leadership. It works perfectly. The second tool would be tefillah, would be literally prayer as the meditation. In terms of all the information we're going to present, and having people actually take the time to write down, because it's hard for me to sort of all of one put here. But do you remember how like Tony Robbins, he gets you to have a vision about where you want to go, where you want to be? Okay, you with me?
1 second, I'm trying not to get lost over here.
Okay, just silent. He gets you to write down a vision, right? And then you write, and then he wants you to repeat that vision. That is nothing more than a prayer. It's a meditation. It's a mantra. Okay?
Hey, what's the connection to Tony Robbins and the prayer? You're trying to make it like more concrete about how they should pray?
No, about how they should implement the knowledge, and of course the Jewish twist to all of this is to basically reach out and because we're going to present information. Some of that information is going to be well known. Some of it's going to be less well known, but you're still going to be left with the gap of, okay, how do I live this? Because that's our whole angle, right?
Yeah, but there's things you can make the whole session or whatever you want to call it like multi-dimensional, right? Like, so there's also going to be like a sharing or a teach back period, from the audience.
Yes, interactive in the sense that, yes, like in other words, I would have people at one point. Again, we're getting into the details of the details here. But we can get into this when we actually start.
No, this is not a detail. This is, I'm saying the whole event is going to include the second level of School of You, where people share their experiences, and then in a way that when they're sharing their collective intelligence, you're learning more. It might not be like a practical tool, but it's definitely knowledge. I'll give you a quick example. Last night's JLI class was all about relationships.
Oh, nice.
So they showed a video. They show a video every class. So this week's video was like a mock couple, but like pretending they're real, and they're talking to the camera as if you're the psychologist, and then like they're in the therapy and each in their chair, and each one is complaining about the spouse, like how, you know, inconsiderate they are and whatever else. And basically they're talking about like a regular day at home and how like each one is mad and upset at the other person. And then he goes on to teach, and then they ask at the end, so like, how can you help us? Speaking to like the class. And then the teacher goes on to teach us, you know, different concepts of like, how do you basically come together with somebody else if you're in a strained relationship, and how can you now like come to be from a place of being, let's say, you know, inconsiderate or only seeing your point of view, to like actually having compassion for somebody else. 1 second.
I'm sorry, because I just have a call. I have to get on a call in 1 minute. I hear what you're saying. We're interacting, like getting the audience.
The point was that the people that in the class was a couple that's been married, like, you know, whatever, 50 years, and she dropped a bomb that was like very enlightening. What else was saying in the class, it was, you know.
Awesome. Okay, Bezat Hashem, to be continued. I'll try to call you back later on, and we'll continue. In the meantime, try to add me as an admin to your YouTube channel, if possible.
Okay.
And that way I can like upload my stuff, so it's all in one place.
Okay.
Are you good? You feel okay with all this, or what?
Well, I'm not 100% sure what it is yet.
You sound like a bit like
You've mapped out what?
You sound a bit tense. That's all.
Well, just because it sounds like you've mapped out the whole thing, and I feel like we're going back to where we were before, and I'm trying to figure out a little bit like how we can.
No. I haven't mapped out anything, bro. I just shared with you an idea that came to me this morning.
Okay.
Of how I feel like it's coming more together. Like the School of You, to me, in my mind, is becoming more of a platform to do this type of work. But I haven't mapped out anything. No, whatever I'm sharing with you, it's not. It has to be exactly the way I'm saying it. It's just I'm just sharing you over my vision. It doesn't, obviously, I'm always open to having it tweaked and modified until we come to something that you know, we both see eye to eye on and we believe in.
Okay, could be just.
Okay, bro?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, buddy. Bye.
Bye.